cry, I'm sorry. Hang on just 1 second. Okay.
My darling Emily, today is a day that I have been waiting for and hoping for a very long time. I have adored you since the first time I met you. You are the funniest person I have ever met. You have a heart full of compassion. You are beautiful beyond words. I honestly can't believe this is actually happening. You are better than I ever could have hoped. You are the girl of my dreams. You make every day better, and I am so excited to get to marry you. I love you, and I'll see you at the altar.
Hey honey, can you believe we're already here? It feels like it took forever to get here, and now it's almost time. I'm forever grateful for how you've changed my life and changed me. So much of who I am now is because of you. You make me brave and motivated. You push me every day, and you make me feel beautiful. I never doubt your love for me. You take care of me, always. You are my calm. Sitting around today waiting for you has been difficult without you, but I know getting to see you at the altar will be so much sweeter. I miss you the whole time you're away, and I can't wait to see you. I love you forever. Love, your soon-to-be wife.
In history, when important bonds were formed between two people or two families, it was called a covenant. When you formed a covenant, it was a binding agreement that required accountability and sacrifice. And marriage is a beautiful example of that type of commitment. Here today, we celebrate the joys of this covenant. From the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment, at some point you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes. You both have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held plotting out the best crime scenes, or riding in a car, or over a meal, all those sentences that began with, "when we're married," and continued with, "I will, you will, we will." And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real processes of a wedding. The vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to each other, "You know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant every word." Remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another: an acquaintance, a friend, a companion. These vows say to the world, "This is my husband, and this is my wife."
Once upon a time, there was a boy who loved a girl, and her laughter was a question he wanted to spend his whole life answering. I vow that for the rest of my life, I will never stop trying to make you laugh. I will always try to impress you. I will forever strive to be the man and the husband you deserve. I promise to be faithful to you in all things. I promise that there is no mood too dark, no financial situation too poor, no illness too debilitating, no problem that we cannot overcome together. When you feel embarrassed, I'll be your pride. I will love you with every atom from which I am composed. You are my Alma, my true love, and I will never stop trying to prove to you how completely and unendingly I love you for as long as we both shall live.
Ever since he got with Emily, he's been happier than he's ever been in his whole life. And I know that he makes you happy too.
Ross, I love you as my new brother. You've been in my life for a very long time. I'm so happy that my sister found you,
and you put her into a better place than where she was. She's so happy with you, and you make her so happy. And I'm glad that all three of us can be so weird and listen to weird music and dancing and weird random movies, and you fit right in with all of us.
He's been nothing but absolutely 100% respectful of Emily. He's treated her with great. And as a father of a daughter, I can't ask for anything more than that, okay?
Time has always been such a huge factor in our friendship and on into our relationship. Waiting for it to be right, waiting for it to pass, not having enough of it, and waiting for it to be ours. And from the time we became close, there was a constant voice in the back of my head that you were always what I had wanted, and that this is how it was supposed to end. I spent a long time denying how I felt about you, which also meant denying myself real happiness that I never really thought I was meant to have. You're my best friend and the person I can't wait to tell everything to the moment that it happens. I have found such peace with you that I never really thought I would ever get, and I have no idea how I did life before I met you. You love me without question and without hesitation. I promise above all else to love you and do everything I can every day to deserve the precious love that I've been given, to never take advantage of how blessed I am, to cherish every moment I have with you until the end of my days, to do my best not to sweat the small stuff, and to worry less about the things that I cannot change. When you feel embarrassed, I'll be your pride, and when you need direction, I'll be your guide for all time.
We hope that you had a good time. Y'all have fun, and we love you, and we're so glad that we could do this for you.
Emily, you're a married woman. It's freaking awesome. I'm so happy you guys found each other. I love you both so much. Stop looking at me, look.
It was a beautiful wedding. Y'all did an amazing job, and I'm so glad you both seem so happy. Remember that marriage is not 50-50, it's 100-100. Give it all you got. And may God bless your marriage.
And sometimes it's 110.
Having professed your love and commitment to each other, I would now like to introduce everyone here to Mr. and Mrs. Ross Varner. You may now kiss and high-five the bride. There you go.